An impressive field of cars on hand at the new Paris Speedway here on August 5th, 2010 for the 9th annual edition of the Summer Sizzler. 20 cars made it out of time trials. The rest of them have to run this event, the 50-lap non-qualifieds race. Kim Nethro, Dave Lober, Justin May, Josh Summers, Alex Prutt, Rich Bowl, Greg Parr, Ronnie Mader Jr., Craig Everidge, Travis Slaybach, Steve Stacy, Drew Charlson, Corey Pressler, Jeff Bozell, Charlie Hanna, Kenny Whitman, and Jeff Parr. Your field of cars as they will go 50 laps here in the non-qualifieds event. This field is anxious to go. And this time by, they will get the one to go signal from the flagman. And we will be racing for 50 laps here on this tight 1/4 mile in northern Indiana. Kim Nethro and Dave Lober will bring them down the back straightaway. Already starting to build speed, headed down the back straightaway. They pick up the acceleration in corner number 3. We're racing at New Paris Speedway. On the break, Lober is going to get the race lead. Nethro into second, but outside Nethro goes car number 32. That's Josh Summers. Summers around the outside. He's going to make a bid for the lead, and we will have a yellow flag on that one, and will be a no start. Nethro and Lober will bring the field to green once again, headed down the back straightaway, rounding corners number 3 and 4. Green flag back in the air again, and we got problems. And the field stacks up behind, several cars involved. Craig Everidge, Greg Parr involved as well. The 57 of Dave Lober spun the tires on the restart, and that caused the field to stack up behind him as the 85 car of Ronnie Maynard Jr. was involved. You see the 9 car down there. I believe that's the 9K of Kenny Whitmore, as well as the 21 of Drew Charleston and the 99 car of Jeff Bozell, all with problems here on the restart. You see some damage to the number 20 car. That's Travis Slaybach, a new Paris regular. And we will still have another complete restart, no lap score. Accelerating corners number 3 and 4. We're back racing. Justin May will get the lead on the initial break. Meanwhile, good battle for the 3rd spot. That's the 20 car of Travis Slaybach as he goes side by side with the 32 car. That's Josh Summers. Good battle there as well, as you see the 22 car of Rich Bow involved, still side by side between the 3, 4, and 5 positions. Slaybach still in a battle with Summers. Bowl sitting in 5th, sitting idle. Ronnie Maynard Jr. and Greg Parr still sitting back there. Alex Prutt there as well. Greg Parr is going to clear the 20 car and is going to make a bid now on the 85 of Ronnie Maynard Jr. But he washes up just a little bit off the corner, and he'll have to drop back a couple of car lengths. Still side-by-side battle for the 3 and 4 positions. The 32 car of Summers pulls ahead by just a nose. But the 20 car of Slaybach battles back to the inside. Excellent battle going on for the 3, 4, and 5 positions. Slaybach beats him out of the corner, but the 32 car of Summers gets him off the straightaways. As now Slaybach pulls right ahead just a little bit. The front 2 cars, Justin May and the 57 car of Dave Lober, pulled ahead by about half a straightaway. The battle is excellent here for the 3, 4, and 5 positions. Trying to go 3 wide down the back straightaway. Ball goes to the bottom, has to back out of the throttle. The battle still for 3rd is Slaybach. Still battles with Summers. 5th is Bowl. 6th is Ronnie Maynard Jr. 7th, Greg Parr. Angola Motor Speedway, Craig Edwards. The promoter at Angola Motor Speedway sits behind them by just oh so much. The 32X car of Corey Pressler goes side by side with the 99 of Jeff Bozell. Battle still for 3rd. Here comes Bowl to the inside. Gonna think about making it 3 wide again. Instead, backs out of the battle again. Ronnie Maynard Jr. in the 85 goes to the outside of Bull. Thought about trying to make a move here. Whoa, spin on the front stretch. The one car, Craig Everidge, gets tagged by just a little bit and spins on the front straightaway. That's going to bring the caution flag back out. So caution flag flies with 10 laps complete as Angola Motor Speedway promoter Craig Everidge spins on the front straightaway. Here at New Paris, the 32 car darting to the inside. That is Josh Summers in the 32. He pulls up now to the inside of the 57 car of Dave Lober. Battle for the 5th spot. The 85 car of Ronnie Maynard Jr. in a good battle with the 8 car of Charlie Hanna. Kenny Whitmore in the 9 side by side with the 32X of Corey Pressler in the back in the pack. Side by side for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 spots. Charlie Hanna in the 8 car powers to the outside. The 22 car of Rich Bull with problems pulls to the inside of the racetrack off the pace. So problems for the 22 of Rich Bull. Meanwhile, for the 6th position, the 85 car, Ronnie Maynard Jr. trying to fend off the 9 car of Kenny Whitmore. Steve Stacy in the 95 trying to make a bid for the 7th spot. Battle for the number 2 position, the 32 car of Josh Summers looking to make a move on the 57 car of Dave Lober. While Summers tries to make a move on the 57 car of Lober, they're both trying to chase down the 69 car of Justin May. Charlie Hanna in the 8 car trying to fend off the 99 car of Jeff Bozell. Field prominently single file now throughout the field, but the 32 car of Summers still hounding the 57 car of Lober. Summers to the outside of the 57 car of Lober. Lober runs it in hard, leaves down the bottom lane open for the 32 car of Summers. Can Summers get a fender inside? Charlie Hanna loses a spot now to the 99 car. That's Jeff Bozell. Put Jeff Bozell into the number 4 spot. Charlie Hanna in the 8 car off the pace, pulls to the high side of the racetrack, and the caution flag will come out. And the 8 car of Charlie Hanna will pull to the pit area. Yellow flag out, 21 laps complete. Justin May, Josh Summers will bring him to green again here on the restart. We're racing again at New Paris. Summers on the outside, but May's going to get the break on the restart. Battle for the number 4 position. The 99 of Jeff Bozell on the high side. Ronnie Maynard Jr. on the inside. That time by, give it to the 85 of Ronnie Maynard Jr. for the 4 spot. Up front, the 32 car of Summers battling with the 69 of May. A little beating and banging going on to give the lead now to the 32 car of Josh Summers. Put May back to 2nd. Lober is 3rd. Ronnie Maynard Jr. sitting in 4th. Jeff Bozell in the 99 working the outside, trying to find a way around the 85 of Ronnie Maynard Jr. Meanwhile, the 9K of Kenny Whitmore in a battle with the 99 car. Whitmore is going to clear Jeff Bozell. Now Steve Stacy wants a piece of the action. He'll try to find a way around the 99 car. Field predominantly single file. Some drivers trying to make a move. Meanwhile, Craig Everidge in the 1 car washes up to the high side. Battle still for the 3rd position, the 57 car of Lober trying to fend off the rest of the field. Ronnie Maynard Jr. sitting in 4th. Kenny Whitmore sitting in 5th. Then 6th, it's the 99 of Jeff Bozell. Steve Stacy sits in 7th. Corey Pressler is 8th. Everidge 9th. Greg Parr rounding out the field. Whoa, Justin May washes up to the high side. Possibly losing a tire on the 69 car, and now does a 180 here on the front straightaway. And that will bring the caution flag out once again. 27 laps have been scored. Field coming to the 1-to-go signal once again. Josh Summers on the inside lane, and opting to go to the outside lane is the 9K car of Kenny Whitmore. 57 Dave Lober will go 3rd, and then that's the 99 car of Jeff Bozell that will go 4th. Ronnie Mader Jr. will restart 5th. Craig Everett 6th. 27 complete. 23 to go. Side-by-side battle for the number 2 spot. Dave Lober trying to fend off the 9 car of Whitmore. Jeff Bozell in the 99 to the high side, trying to find his way around all of them. But Ronnie Mader Jr. wants the 4th spot in the 85 car. Ronnie Mader Jr. working the inside, Jeff Bozell to the outside. Meanwhile, side-by-side behind them, the 95 of Steve Stacy and the 1 car of Craig Everidge. Ronnie Mader Jr. in the 85 gets around the 99 car of Bozell. Now Stacy in the 95 looks to the bottom. They touch with the 99 car of Bozell. Stacy in the 95 trying to find a way around the 99 car. The 99 of Jeff Bozell dirt tracking it off the 3 and 4 corners. Corey Pressler sitting behind them. Now Stacy gets to the inside of the 99 of Bozell. And with that move, puts Dave Stacy up into the number 5 position. Summers into 32 with a half a straightaway lead over 2nd place. 57 car of Dave Lober. Kenny Whitmore in 3rd. Whitmore in the 9 car. Looks like he may have the speed off the straightaway to get around the 57 of Lober, but can't find the right look into the corner. Trying the high side, the low side, the 9 car just can't seem to find a line to get around the 57 car. "35 laps complete, 15 laps to go." Lober in the 57, holding off the 9 of Whitmore. Down the back straightaway they go again. The 85 car of Ronnie Mader Jr. looks like he's closing in on the 2nd and 3rd place spots. Steve Stacy sitting in 5th. Looks like he may have something for him as well. Jeff Bozell in the 99 sitting in 6th. He'll go to the high side of Steve Stacy through the number 3 and 4 corners again. Corey Pressler in the 32 car. He sits in the 7th spot as he goes side by side now with the 99 car of Jeff Bozell. Bozell to the outside of Stacy. Bozell on the outside of Stacy, but Stacy's got the bottom lane and the motor to get him off the corner. 10 laps to go this time by. 32 car Josh Summers now has opened up the lead to a full straightaway. Battle still here for the number 4 position. The 99 car of Bozell trying to work his way around the 95 of Stacy, as well as the 85 of Ronnie Mader Jr. Bozell to the high side. Looks like he may get a chance to get Stacy cleared and go to the work on the 85 of Ronnie Mader Jr. Bozell in the 99 still working the high side. He's gotten around Stacy. He'll go to the work on the 85 of Maynard for the number 4 position. Bozell on the high side. Maynard on the inside. Good racing action here in the later stages. 5.5 laps remaining for the 32 car of Josh Summers. Jeff Bozell to the high side of the 9 of Kenny Whitmore. Skating it off the corner, opens up the door for Ronnie Mader Jr. To the inside for second goes the 9 car of Kenny Whitmore. He's going to get around Lober for second. Here comes Mader to the inside of Bozell for the 4th spot. Three laps to go, this time by as Summers crosses the line again. Ronnie Mader Jr. on the inside of Jeff Bozell. Best battle on the racetrack. You're looking at it for the number 4 position. Ronnie Mader Jr. may have him down the back straightaway this time by. Steve Stacy still sitting there in wait as well. 2 circuits remaining. The lead is a runaway, but the action back here is fantastic. Steve Stacy with a wrinkled front fender. Meanwhile, taking the white flag in car number 32. He's going to make it look convincing here to end the non-qualified 50-lap event. Give the win to Josh Summers in 32. Coming across the line for second will be the 9 car of Kenny Whitmore. Coming to third, Lober. Then it'll be the 85 of Ronnie Mader Jr. And then it looks like that the 99 car of Jeff Bozell beats him out for 5th. Steve Stacy 6th. Corey Pressler 7th. Craig Everidge 8th. And finishing in 9th will be the 69 car. That is Justin May. Good 50 laps here in the non-qualifieds races. Congratulations goes out to the winner in car number 32. Give it to Josh Summers. A great crowd on hand, saluting a field of 22 cars and Outlaw Super Late Model Stars here at the new Paris Speedway as we get set to go with the 9th annual running of the Summer Sizzler 100. Adam Terry, Mike Kugler, the front row, Corey Ryman, Tyler Rohrig, Mark Shook, Bobby Stremme, Scott Hans, Craig Castle, Andy Bozell, Steve Needles, Terry Seneker, John Delory, Brent Jack, Jeff Gannis, Phil Bozell, Donnie Klotz, Brian Ross, John Long, Rick Sexton, Bobby Blount, Derek Griffin, and Sean Amore. The field, 22 cars, ready to go racing. Coming down the back straightaway, 100 laps the distance. We're ready to go racing at New Paris Speedway in the Summer Sizzler. Turn up the heat as they go green off of 4. Mike Kugler with a break on the initial start, jumps into the early lead. Terry to go side by side now, but now pulls into the 2nd spot. Good battle already for 3rd as the 17 car of Ryman in a battle with Tyler Rohrig. A bit of a jumble in the back of the field, more like mid-pack rather, as Terry Seneker Jr. gets into it with Brent Jack. Brent Jack was fast qualifier earlier this evening, but now fundamentally the field getting single file. Around about the 6th spot, the 14 car. In a good battle here. The 14 car of Mark Shook in a battle with the car number 1. That is Craig Castle. Scott Hans looking to the inside of Castle. Steve Needles is there as well. Needles, Seneker, and Jack running single file. Needles looks to the inside of Castle, but now falls in line right behind him. Craig Castle in car number 1, currently sitting in the number 7 position. Scott Hans in the 72 car, trying to find a way around the 14 car of Mark Shook. That's a battle for 6th. Hans to the inside of Shook, coming down the back stretch. Oh, a piece of the hood pins comes flying up off the 14 car of Mark Shook. Hans gets around Shook, and we have a caution flag. Caution flag comes out Most likely so the 14 car of Mark Shook can come to the work area and get that hood fixed on that number 14 machine. 7 laps are complete. Madhouse style double file restarts going on here tonight at the new Paris Speedway. Mike Kugler on the inside. Corey Ryman on the outside will bring the field to green. 93 circuits remaining as we come green off of 4. Adam Terry on the inside of the second row bobbles a little bit. Give the third spot to Scott Hance. Terry side by side headed down the back straightaway. And a good battle there with car number 14, that's Steve Needles. Needles to the outside, puts Steve Needles into the number 4 spot. Terry back to 5th. Terry Seneker on the outside of Tyler Rurik for the number 6 position. Good battle all throughout the pack. Last qualifier, Brent Jack in the 41 car trying to find a way around the 42 car of Brian Ross. Mark Shook in the 14. He's working his way back around a couple of cars, trying to work his way up through the field. The 6 car of Bobby Strumme has gotten around the 37 car of Terry Seneker Jr. That's going to put Seneker into 8th. Bobby Strumme sits in 7th. Field predominantly single file. Mike Kugler, Corey Ryman, Scott Hance, Steve Needles, Adam Terry, the front 5. And the 1 car is spun over in corner number 4. The 1 car of Craig Castle spins off the 4th corner, and that'll draw the caution flag out once again. 12 laps are officially scored here in the Summer Sizzler 100. Pace car heads to the infield. Mike Kugler, Scott Hance, Corey Ryman, Tyler Rurig, Steve Needles, the front 5, coming to green again. Up front, the 72 car of Scott Hance looking to make a move on the 2 car of Mike Kugler. Ryman in the 17 holds off the 24 car. Oh, problems! The 24 of Tyler Rurig gets together with one of the green cars. I believe that was the 14 car of Steve Needles. The 42 of Scott Hance gets collected in that as well. Caution flag out once again. As Steve Needles comes to a stop, now he gets the car going once again. Obviously some heavy damage done to the number 14 car of Steve Needles, as the right side bodywork looks to be indented pretty well on that race car, as the crew is going to try to get some of the wrinkles out of that and get him back into competition. 13 laps complete, 87 laps to go. Ready to go back. Green flag racing. Mike Kugler, Bobby Strumme, Scott Hance, Phil Bozell, Corey Ryman, the front 5. Coming to green again off of corner number 3 and 4. Green back out at New Paris. Terry Seneker in the 37 car working the outside of Bozell, headed down the backstretch for the number 5 position. Seneker in 5th, now making a bid for 4th, trying to get around Bozell. Terry Seneker had some problems in practice, but now looks just fine here in the 100-lap feature as he works around the 8 car of Phil Bozell. He's going to get 4th. And problems on the front straightaway. The 1 car of John DeLore spins, and the 77 car of Derek Griffin making some contact with him here on the front stretch. Caution flag back out as the 1 car of John DeLore sitting in the wrong direction here on the front stretch. 1 to go signal is shown to the field once again. Kugler and Bozell will try to bring him to green again. Pace car heads to the infield. Kugler picks up the pace again. And we'll see if they get a green this time by. Coming to green, green flag in the air. We're back racing at New Paris. Terry Seneker working the outside of Scott Hance for the number 4 position. Hance on the inside. Ants on the inside, noses ahead just a little bit. Tyler Roaring in the 24, going to try to go to the inside of Terry Seneker for 5th. Seneker 5th, Roaring 6th, Ryman 7th. Quick qualifier, Brent Jack sits in 8th. It's a battle for the 7th position. Ryman goes high. Brent Jack to the inside. Move Brent Jack into the number 7 position. Ryman looking like he's going to lose another spot. Ryman going to be free falling here quickly if he keeps this up. There's the 28 of Sean Amor. Moves around him now. The 14 car of Mark Shook looking to make a move as well. And we have caution flag again. A spin in corner number 2. John DeLore is involved in this one once again, as you also see the number 5 car of Bobby Blunt involved. 21 laps complete. Caution flag back out. 21 laps down. 79 to go. Mike Kugler, Phil Bozell, Bobby Stremme, Terry Seneker Jr., Scott Hance, and Brent Jack, the front 6 cars. Pace truck heads to the infield. Kugler picks up the pace. Back underway in the Sizzler 100 at New Paris. Stremme to the inside of Bozell in corners number 3 and 4. Bobby Stremme up to second. Now Hance in the 72, looking to the inside of Phil Bozell to try to take the 3rd spot away from him. Scott Hance looking to clear the 8 of Bozell, give 3rd spot to Hance. Terry Seneker Jr. running 5th, trying to find a way around them as well. Battle here for about the 9th spot. It's the 1 car of Craig Castle as he's side by side working with the 41 of Brent Jack. Castle looking like he's going to clear him. Single file formation now throughout the entire field. '37 car of Terry Seneker Jr. looking like he's going to try to find a way around the 8 car of Phil Bozell. Sean Amor in the 28 car running in 7th. Castle is 8th. Brent Jack 9th. Corey Ryman rounding out the top 10. Mark Shook running in the 11th position in car number 14. And it's the 5 car of Jeff Gagnes. Derek Griffin's 13th. Bobby Blunt 14th. 15th is John Long. Front 3 cars, about a 6-car length lead. Scott Hance sitting in 3rd. Bobby Stremme 2nd. Both cars chasing the leader, Mike Kugler. Mike Kugler in the 2 car trying to fend off both Stremme and Hance. Battle is for 4th. Phil Bozell has it. Terry Seneker Jr. Seneca wants it. Tyler Rurig wants to pick them both off. And we have a caution flag out once again. Another spin in corner number 2. Corey Ryman and Mark Shuck spin in corners number 1 and 2. And that will draw the yellow flag once again. 33 laps complete. White flag shown to the field, getting set to go back. Green flag racing. Mike Kugler, Terry Seneca, Bobby Stremme, Sean Amor, Scott Hance, your front 5 coming to green again at New Paris. Side by side for the lead. Terry Seneca Jr. around the outside. Thought he could maybe make a move. Not that time. Meanwhile, Bobby Stremme dives to the inside of Seneca for the second spot. Put Bobby Stremme into the number 2 position. Here comes Scott Hance around Seneca for 3rd. Sean Amor in car number 28 had to start out back on a provisional, but has worked his way all the way up to the number 5 position. Hance still side by side with Seneca. Hance to the inside. Seneca slipped off just a little bit off the second corner. Seneca and Hance still side by side. Hance may have him cleared this time by Seneca, fighting back around the outside. Scott Hance clears and shuts the door on Terry Seneca. Hance into 3rd, Seneca 4th, Amor 5th. Derek Griffin, the winner of the Stan Perry Memorial Race at Angola Motor Speedway. He's up to the 6th position. Phil Bozell is 7th. Tyler Rurig is 8th. Craig Castle sitting in 9th. Brent Jack 10th. Brian Ross 11th. Steve Needles has worked his way all the way back up to 12th. Seneca thought about trying to make a power move on the 72 of Scott Hance around the outside, but he washed it up just a little bit. Battle for the 5th position. Sean Amor, Derek Griffin. Bill Bozell. Field's gotten pretty much single file once again. Craig Castle and Brent Jack sitting in 9th and 10th. Brent Jack was the quick qualifier earlier, trying to work his way to the front of the field. Madhouse style restarts being used tonight. Pretty much jumbles the running order every time there's a caution. Steve Needles, Brian Ross, John Long, Donnie Klotz, John DeLore. Long in the 32, looking like he's getting ready to try to make a move on former CRA Super Series champion and longtime late model veteran Brian Ross. Long to the inside of Brian Ross off the second corner, down the back straightaway they go. Long with half a car, make that a full car. And John Long is up another spot. Maybe John Long's got something to work with here. Back up front, Mike Kugler, the race leader, fending off Bobby Stremme, Scott Hance, Terry Seneca, and Sean Amor. Phil Bozell still working on the 77 car of Derek Griffin, Tyler Rurig, a couple of car lengths back. This time by, when they cross the line, there will be 50 laps complete and 50 laps to go for your leader, Mike Kugler. The racing veteran out of Stroll, Indiana, has been the dominator so far in this event, fending off Bobby Stremme in the second spot. Scott Hance 3rd, Terry Seneca 4th, Sean Amor 5th, Griffin 6th, Phil Bozell 7th, Tyler Rurig is 8th, Craig Castle 9th. Brent Jack still sitting in 10th. Brent Jack takes a look to the outside on Craig Castle. Castle throws the block. Now Brent Jack's got a fender on him coming down the back straightaway. Can Brent Jack do something with him? Jack on the high side, Castle on the inside, but Castle's got better traction on the bottom, and Brent Jack is forced to break and drop back a couple of car lengths. Jack coming back around the outside. Brent Jack is sitting in 10th. He wants 9th from Craig Castle. Field pretty well strung out in single file now as we have gotten pretty deep here into the second half of the race. 57 laps complete this time by. Scott Hansen third, outing the 6 car of Bobby Strummy for the second spot. Seneca in the 37 thought about making a move to the outside. Now Scott Hans gets a fender on the 6 car of Bobby Strummy. Strummy gets loose just a little bit, but not enough to where Hans can get by. Now Seneca works the outside of Scott Hans for the 4th position. Seneca Jr. on the outside of Scott Hans, trying to make a move. Great battle for the 3, 4, and 5 spots. Seneca has a fender on Hans around the outside, side by side, headed through corners 3 and 4. Terry Seneca Jr. looking like he's going to get third. Now makes a bid for second around the outside of Bobby Strummy. Terry Seneca Jr., after having problems in practice and qualifying, moves into the number 2 spot. The battle goes back to third as Scott Hans is going to still work on the 6 car of Bobby Strummy. Sean Amor in the 28 car, still 6 cars back as he sits in 5th. Derek Griffin and Phil Bozell battling for the 6th spot. Tyler Rurig still sitting in 8th. 64 circuits down. As in the 9th position, Brent Jack has finally cleared the 1 car of Craig Castle. Terry Seneca Jr. in the 37 car is right on the rear fenders, and we got a caution flag. Not sure why we have a reason for the caution flag, but needless to say, we have a yellow out. 65 laps complete. Based upon track rules and timing and scoring, the 37 car of Terry Seneca Jr. was indeed a lap car, so he will tag the back of the field on the lucky dog rule. 65 laps complete, 35 laps to go. Mike Kugler, Phil Bozell, Bobby Strummy, Tyler Rurig, Scott Hans, the top 5. Beating and banging on the restart goes Kugler and Bozell for the lead spot. Bozell by a nose down the backstretch, but Kugler comes powering back around the inside. Mike Kugler goes back to the race lead. Bozell falls back to second. Bobby Strummy, Scott Hans, 4th and 5th. Some crazy action going on for a battle for the 6th position. Brent Jack working around the inside of Tyler Rurig. Derek Griffin, the number 77 machine, working on the inside now for the 6th spot. It's at the 7th position as he clears Tyler Rurig. He'll go to 7th. John Long wants 8th away now from Tyler Rurig. Nothing to start 13th on the invert tonight. Perhaps 13 was an unlucky number. Brent Jack wants to prove it otherwise as he's worked his way all the way up to the 6th position. Scott Hansen 4th, working on Bobby Strimmy. Strimmy in the 6th car, trying to fend off longtime racing veteran and former CRA Super Series champion Scott Hans. In 4th, Amor 5th, both of them trying to find ways around Strimmy. Hans goes to the inside of Bobby Strimmy. They bang, rubbing fenders off the corner. Give 3rd to Scott Hans. Now Amor looks to the inside of Bobby Strimmy. That's for the 4th spot. Good hard racing here in the later stages. 25 laps remain this time by. Oh, Strimmy lays a fender to the 72 of Scott Hans. Problems up front. The 2 car of Mike Kugler wrangles up that race car very hard, going down into the 3 and 4 corner and kissed that race car goodbye. He was leading. He led the majority of the event. What a tough break for Mike Kugler as he careens the outside retaining wall hard in corner number 3. Phil Bozell, Brent Jack, Scott Hans coming to green again off of corners number 3 and 4. Battle up front, quick qualifier. Brent Jack looking to the outside of Phil Bozell. He wants the race lead. Brent Jack sitting in 2nd. Does he have a car to get around Phil Bozell? We'll soon find out. Scott Hans is there as well. Bobby Strimmy sitting in 4th. He's going to try to find a way around Scott Hans. After early problems, Steve Needles in the 14 is sitting in the number 5 position. Sean Amor sitting in 6th. John Long 7th, Eric Griffin 8th, Brian Ross 9th. And it appears John Delory has worked his way all the way back up to the number 10 spot. 20 laps to go this time by. A couple of Angola Motor Speedway hitters, Brent Jack and Scott Hans, trying to hunt down Michigan's Phil Bozell. Phil Bozell, the race leader. Meanwhile, battle for the number 4 position. Bobby Strimmy holding off Steve Needles. John Long in the 32, hounding the 28 car of Sean Amor. Derek Griffin's there as well in the 77. Long to the inside of Amor. They bang in the corner, down in the backstretch, side by side. Long pulls him, just a fender ahead of him now. Moves John Long up another spot. Battle for the number 2 position. Scott Hans puts a fender on Brent Jack, but can't do anything with him. 15 circuits to go. Sean Amor in a battle with the 77 car of Derek Griffin. That's for the 7th position. Oh, we got a spin. Solo spin in corner number 3. That's the number 1 car. That's Craig Castle as he's going to bring out the caution flag with 15 laps to go. Phil Bozell, Scott Hans, Brent Jack. The front 3 cars. Sean Amor sitting in 4th. Bobby Strimmy sitting in 5th. Field rounding corners number 3 and 4. We're green again at New Paris. Hance bobbled a bit on the restart. He loses a spot to Brent Jack. Brent Jack into second. Hance side by side with Bobby Strumme for the third spot. Needles side by side with Amar for fifth. Needles is going to get the spot. Strumme trying to clear Scott Hance for third. Brent Jack laid a bit of a fender on the 8 car of Bozell here in the final stages. Brent Jack running second, trying to find a way around Phil Bozell. 11 circuits remaining. Down the back straightaway again. Jack looks to the outside. Bozell throws the block. Bobby Strumme third. Scott Hance fourth. 10 to go. Whoa, the 37 car of Seneca gets a little bit loose on the backstretch. No caution, but Seneca is going to lose a couple of spots. Strumme and Hance bobble a little bit. That's going to probably open the door for Steve Needles. Needles with a fender to the inside. Grips the glass a little bit, but can't get the spot. Needles will call back just a couple of car lengths. Still staying in the 5th position. John Long sitting in 6th. 7 laps to go this time by. Hance to the outside of Bobby Strumme. Scott Hance on the outside of Bobby Strumme down the backstretch looking for a bid for the 3rd spot. Strumme throws the block again. Oh, the 72 of Hance gets a little bit loose. Needles into the back of him just a little bit. 5 laps to go this time by. The 8 car of Phil Bozell trying to hold off Butler, Indiana's Brent Jack. Bozell, the Michigan Invader. Brent Jack, a former track champion at Angola Motor Speedway. 3 laps to go. If Brent Jack's going to make a move, he's going to have to do it quickly. This time by, the Popsicle 6 will be in the air. 2 circuits remaining. This time by, the white flag will be in the air from the flagman. 1 circuit to go for Phil Bozell. It's going to be a close one. We've seen some great races this year, but it looks like Brent Jack's not going to have enough. Rounding corners number 3 and 4. He runs some ARCA, but tonight he banks 20 grand in a super late model. Phil Bozell wins the Summer Sizzler 100 at New Paris. Excellent race. Phil Bozell, Brent Jack, Scott Hance, Bobby Strumme, Steve Needles, the top 5 finishers. As Phil Bozell has 20,000 reasons to celebrate as he takes the victory tonight in the Summer Sizzler 100 at the New Paris Speedway.